Hi, Rosie. It's Leslie. I went over your grader project 2F and just wanted to give you some quick feedback. So, really good job on doing all of your formulas and everything. So, those are all set up correctly. So, as I was going through the instructions, I did find a couple things, and they were mostly just like formatting things versus your formulas and everything. So, let's see. So first, I have the instructions right here. It looks like the first thing would be step number 2. You renamed the sheet Arizona, which is this one, so you did that, and you changed the tab color to the correct color. Then when I come over to Washington, I'm just going to right click on the tab and go to tab color. I don't see that it has any color. See, right now it is showing no color, and they wanted you to do the light green background too. So it's this color right here, and I know that because of the tooltip. It's very subtle, so when I click on it, when it's selected like this, it doesn't really look like the color has been changed. If I go to one of the other sheet tabs, you can see it's just very slightly colored. Otherwise, it would be completely white. So just a subtle change. But that's step number 2. And then in step number 3, they wanted you to do the merge and center of the title, which you did, and you set it to the title cell style. And then they also wanted you to do the merge and center of the subtitle. So I can see here that you have heading 3 chosen, which is correct, but for some reason this didn't get merged over. And let's see, in step 3, they have you group the sheets, the 2 worksheets together so that you're just doing this change one time. So I'll do that. So I'll go over to I think that, yeah, they want you to be on Arizona, and then I'll hold down on the Shift key on my keyboard and then click Washington. So those two are grouped together, and I can see up here on my title bar it says group, so I know that I was able to group those together. Now, when I was trying to do this, I'm going to select A2 through F2, and let's try the merge and center. And for some reason it's not working, and my thought is because you've already set the cell style to heading 3. So we can try, let's do normal and see if that will work. Okay, so now, because I just basically what I did was I took the cell style out. So now let's try this again and see if this works, and if not, we'll do it another way. So I selected again A2 through F2, and then I'll do merge and center, and it still doesn't want to work. So I think what I'll do here is I'm going to go over to the editing group and click on the clear button, and I'm going to say clear formats. Okay, so I'm taking all of the formatting. It seems like there's something else in there that wasn't allowing us to do the merge and center. So now let's try that and see if that will work. Okay, so I selected again A2 through F2, and now we'll click on merge and center. Still doesn't want to go. So here, let's try this. We'll go center, content. I'm going to just have to make it. So, and then I'll do merge cells. So I'm kind of doing both of them at the same, I'm doing kind of one at a time versus doing the merge and center all together. Again, I'm not really sure why it wouldn't do that. Sometimes if things aren't behaving the way I think they should, I'll even just delete everything from the cell and then just start over again. But you can see what I had to do was I had to kind of break it into 2. I had to merge the cells, and then I went ahead and did the center. So now basically it's the same thing as doing the merge and center. So not sure why that did that, but that's kind of the way we got around that. And then now they want you to do the heading 3. So we'll go back and put the heading 3 cell style on here. And then if I click outside of it, we can see that that got fixed. Okay, so that is step number 3. And then just a couple more things. Let's see. On step 6, they did want you to do your summing down here to get your totals, but you actually don't want to sum the commission rate, because basically these are just the rates that you're using in order to figure out the commission. So there would you don't want anything in here. So what you can do here, I would just select that cell. So I'm on C9. I would come back over here to clear, and then I would just say clear all, because we want to take out both the formula as well as the formatting. Now in the original file, let's see if I can find my original file here. I think it's this one. When we downloaded it, you can see that the commission rate was in percentages with 2 decimal places. So let's go back to yours. So basically, along with not doing any of the summing here, I think also in step number 6 it said to apply the accounting format on let's see, B5 through F5, and then B9 through F9, but not on the percentages, because again, it doesn't, you want this to stay as a percentage rather than, like, it almost looks like it's 10 cents here, so we want to make sure that it's a percentage. So I think when you did the accounting format here, it probably negated the percent formatting. So what I would do here is go ahead and just select C5 through C8, and let's put the percentage format back on. And then it had 2 decimal places to begin with, so I'm just going to use this increase decimal button here and go 1 and 2, and that way that looks like we're back to where it started. See how these are like 10.25, 11.5. Let's go back and check over here just to make sure. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. So just be careful when you're doing the formatting, and sometimes it's easy to just kind of excuse me, read the directions and just kind of go for it. But then when you go back, just kind of take a look at it, just think about it. Does that make sense to have this as a dollar sign? And I don't really need to add this one in particular. Okay. So that's that one. And then I think just last thing, I'm going to click over here. Oops, actually, let me just press enter there. Sorry. I'm just going to right click and say ungroup those sheets. And then let's go over to summary. I could have also clicked on the summary worksheet as well. Okay, so last thing is just A5 through A7 should be in the heading 4 style. So if we come over here, cell styles, you can see right now it's normal, and we'll just do heading 4 over here. Okay, and that's it. Again, it's not, you did all the formulas right, which is awesome. You were able to bring the information over from the other sheets, which is great. So all of the number things and then all of your spark lines look good to me. It was just some of those formatting issues, and those are kind of the little details that sometimes you'll get kind of hung up with when the MyIT Lab grades it for you, because it's looking for, not only did you get the formulas right and all the numbers and the data, but it's also looking for those formatting things too. Okay, so I hope this helps, and we can go over it in class if you would like to as well. And certainly let me know if you have any questions, okay? Okay, take care.